Okay, hi everyone, Stephanie and Keone here, and we just had an interesting experience with trying to do a video, so this is a great learning experience. We want to talk really quickly about whether we are innately good or innately bad. And the reason why I brought this conversation to us was that Keone came home from work today after listening to a Tim Ferriss podcast, and they were discussing
Marcus Aurelius
and how he started each morning. So each morning, Marcus would rise and shine when the sun came out, and he would write in his journal.
Yes, that we are built here and put here on this earth to work as human beings, and that people are going to do bad things, and that you should look for the good in them.
Yeah, so if you just expect people to do bad things, then, or just, and bad things he means like lying, cheating,
stealing, murdering,
being like maybe showing up late even, just right, just like not being loyal, stuff like that. So if you just expect people to wrong you or do things that you find offensive or hurtful, then it's much easier to find happiness in life because you're not disappointed by those things. And I know a few people that do live by that philosophy, and they feel that it really prevents them from feeling disappointed. This is something that I struggle with personally because I believe my purpose is to love, and I want to see good in everyone. So then when I do see something bad, it almost surprises me, and I feel shocked and like, oh no. And that is something that this conversation with Keone really brought to my attention, that I just need to meet people where they're at. So after this long discussion, our conclusion is that
that we should just look for the positive in everything that everybody else does, and not necessarily expect the negative. Well, we're still hairy on that situation.
Yeah.
I think a little split decision there, and also look for the positives in ourselves, and instead of always, we're really critical of ourselves. I know I am on a regular basis, and
so if we just catch ourselves doing right and catch everybody else doing right as well, instead of thinking of where we lack or where our friends lack or our family lacks or strangers that we meet, instead of having this perspective that, oh man, everybody lacks all these different areas, because that truly is just our perspective of what we see as good or what we see as bad. And if instead we meet people where they are and embrace and accept them for what they bring to the table and what they offer, because they have good in them, even if something that we find annoying or irritating or whatever, including ourselves. So if we let go of the negative and we focus in on the good, it'll be so much easier to find joy and happiness in all of our relationships.
Yep.
That was pretty much your summary?
Yep, that's pretty much your summary, and we're all on a pathway, and it's a lot harder to it's going to be a lot harder to love and find happiness in some others, and some people versus others.
That's true. You will definitely have people who provide an opportunity to really challenge this philosophy of, can you love me through this behavior? And so we're going to invite ourselves and invite everyone else to just love people through whatever behavior they're providing you, even if it is challenging, and see how it kind of shifts your day and your mindset, and what else you find that it just kind of uplifts you or enriches your life.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
And we're definitely going to try it ourselves, starting right now in this moment.
Yeah. As our 1 hour and a half long of trying to get live stream, recorded video, and now the video has disappeared. But it's all good, because now we got to share it on Facebook Live, where we didn't before. We were going to record it and edit it out. So I think it's a huge positive that came out.
Yeah, so it turned out great. So we would love to hear your comments and your view on if you look for the negative so that you don't feel disappointed, if you only look for the good, or if you meet people where they're at, or you just feel like, you know what, you're dang right, I'm just going to judge everybody because my perception of what's good and what's wrong is the only one that matters, and that's, hey, if that's where you're at, that's where you're at.
Yeah.
And we are going to see the good in that. So, yeah, please comment and join our conversation. We love to hear from you. And thank you so much for joining us anyway.
Thanks, guys.
And go ahead and like. Okay, see y'all later. Bye.